Okay, let's take a look at the engine in this car. This, this is the engine that I used, the first engine that I used in my clean air Corvair. It's got a single turbo. This is an air research unit. It's vintage. It's probably older. It's much older than the car because it was already a vintage turbo when I put it on the car. So this is probably back to the 50s style turbocharger. They're much smaller now, but the engineer that fixed this up for me said that this turbocharger would pump at least 45 pounds of air per minute. Now that's 45 pounds by weight. That's a lot of air. So I knew this turbocharger was capable of providing airflow up to 400 horsepower. So anyway, it's worked very well for me on this car and on my previous car as well. Uh, Now this on this side over here is the water injection system. Uh, the nozzle is over here right on the top. This is where its water is sprayed in, and the control unit is up in the glove box, and the pump is behind this battery. This is not the water injection that I use when I race the car. The original one is this little device right here. It was developed by a friend of mine who's an engineer. It uses parts from a Corvair distributor. The pressure retard has a valve in here, and this particular unit worked well for me for over 60 years. It finally corroded and I had to replace it. This one works on pressure, and boost pressure modulates the amount of water that's coming out and going into the nozzle. This system uh, is controlled by duty cycle. The on to off, on to off, on to off. So it's not as good as the old system, uh, but it is electronic and it works very well. Uh, but it's not the one that I use at all those years. This is the storage tank for the water. It's actually a pony keg, beer keg. I didn't. It's not one that I use, but it was empty when I got it, and it provides the water for the water injection system. Now over on this side is the cooling system. The regulator way back underneath here, this is a pressure regulator for the propane gas. It comes in as a liquid under high pressure, and this is a two-stage regulator that converts it to a low pressure vapor. So the vapor comes out of at this point and into the mixer. Uh, the carburetor is actually just a mixer. It doesn't have to do anything else. It just mixes gas and air, vapor and air. So it's very, very accurate, and it provides an air fuel ratio that's very, very consistent all the way through its operating range. Now, because it's an air cooled engine, I have to create hot water to keep this from freezing up. This regulator will freeze up into a block of ice, just like a CO2 fire extinguisher. So I have to make hot water, and I use the oil in the crankcase. There's a heat exchanger in there, and I circulate the water through that crankcase device, and then I have to cool it. This maintains the temperature, and here's a storage tank, and there's a pump underneath here that pumps water. So it's kind of a complex setup. It's not ideal. It's much easier on a water-cooled engine to use propane. A little bit more of a challenge on air-cooled engine, but it works well, and I've been very happy with it.